Welcome back to Doc's Hot Shop and Forge. So today's going to be one of those little bits episodes where I'm doing lots of little forging jobs on the Hearth crane. So we'll be doing the other set of finials up here, which will be above these marks. Tidying up these, I've given them a bit of a filing to even up the lines a bit. We'll try and sort that out at the anvil as opposed to in the treadle hammer. We'll do this one at the anvil instead of the treadle hammer, because I think in this case doing three things at once is actually what let this one get out of alignment. We're going to be riveting in these, which are the selector studs for how high up the pot is above the coals. We'll be tidying up the tenons, or the riveting shanks, so we'll be using monkey tools. So this one is shop made. It's a length of rock drill, where I've just bored out the compressed air passage for the pneumatic drill to 8mm on this one. The other ones that I've made out of this piece of drill rod were 6 and 12. I used a 12mm one for this one. So let's get things hot and make some progress. We should be within an episode of assembly. So the only thing that needs to be done is drill this hole, decide where to drill that hole, do the final tweaking of this to curve so that everything lines up, and then we should be ready to assemble it. Exciting times. Alright, let's get to work. Alright, so this is something we just kind of figured out. Get it most of the way there, then use the rivet header. These rivets are a little bit over long, probably about 2mm. But live and learn. On the plus side, these rivets are ornamental largely on the back. Alright, so my last two are actually my better ones. I think that one might have been the first one. But seeing as that's the side that we're interested in, just going to make sure those are still fit in a 12 or 13mm hole. Alright, now we just got to forge it a little bit rounder. We'll have to do that by hand without the swage, just to take a little bit more off so it'll actually fit inside the monkey tool. That is now squared up nicely, just like the other one. So now it's just a matter of giving it a good brushing to get rid of some of those vice marks. And then we can start on the backbone. Alright, let's tidy this up so we can call this end done. Alright, that's pretty good. Tidy up those corners. Alright. I think we can go with that. Alright, so I've done the first hit. See if we can line this up. Alright, that's not looking too bad. Alright, time to round those up a little. Alright, that looks pretty good. Nice and straight. Now we have to draw out the taper that'll be the top bearing. I don't think I need much more than about this. So that's the tip getting down to where we want it. Want it around 12, which we've got there. We just need to tidy up that bit. Because right now we've probably got a bit too much. We need a 12 about here, and we're about 14. So we're getting close. So, now as with all things, onto the octagon. Pretty close. Time to round that up. Alright, so we're about there. A little bit more, and then we can do something for a finial. Alright, so we've rounded up the end. Need to tidy up this end a little bit. It's gotten a bit wonky. And we need to tidy up these because that's full of hammer marks. So we'll be working on the horn for a bit. Where are we up to? Well, as you can see, this is very near the assembly point. 2 holes to drill in this one. 2 holes here, a hole in each of these. Hole there, and through this. We even have a spacer made. We still have to make the collar for this junction out here, which will also involve a little bit of jiggering around just to find the ideal point, which will probably be about here, I think. So this thing is essentially finished. It's one episode away from completion, I think. It's been hugely fun. It's been very educational. I've learned a lot about making tenons, upset corners, and just generally keeping things to shape. Now this one does have a bit of twist to it, so I have to take that out. And this one is a little bit warped as well. So small things. I think some of these rivets need a bit of a clean up before we can actually use them as their intended purpose. But it shouldn't be too much. So look out for the next episode. It should be a fun one, and I'll try and figure out a way to set it up so that we can see it in action. Might not involve a pot, might not even involve an open hearth in which to cook, but I'll find a way to hang it up so we can see it move and the adjustment. So that's where I'm going to leave off on this episode. Look out for the quite probable final installment in about a week's time. I now have a Patreon. The link is down below. If you'd like to provide financial support to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. It allows me to sort out things like the sound reduction, better lights, new camera gear, that sort of stuff. Any donation made is just that, a donation. The content will always be free, and I will always be grateful to those. So if you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to share on social media, and if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you did. And when you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I next upload. I try to keep it to a regular schedule. It doesn't always work out that way, seeing as I am a medical professional and I do work odd hours. So get out to your shop. Have fun. Challenge yourself. Push your boundaries. Do something you've never done before. But above all, stay safe. And I'll catch you for the next one.